Well, John, of course, we didn't actually get to speak to you on Friday after the Wycombe game. What are your thoughts on it?
I was delighted after the game. I thought the performance was excellent, and we dealt with a side that I thought have been in really, really good form, been excellent post the new year, and they've caused some sides real problems over the past few weeks. So I was really happy with the performance. I thought we were professional. I thought we looked fit and strong, and we moved the ball really well at times. And to put 3 goals away, 3 goals in the back of the net away from home as well, I was really happy with. So overall, a really good afternoon.
How can we build on that positive momentum we built from that game into tomorrow night against Derby?
I don't think there's a huge amount that we have to do. I think the lads are in a really good spot, and they obviously know that the game Tuesday night under the lights on Sky against second in the league and a side that are in terrific form themselves. I think it's the sort of building on that momentum and motivating the lads is going to be relatively easy. So just trying to roll into another game. I think it's come at a really good time. I think we're really glad to have it so soon after the game on Friday, and really looking forward to it.
How did the boys come out of Friday? And is there any other injury news to be concerned about?
Yeah, the squad's come out okay. There's a couple of lads that are 50-50, but obviously won't name them at this time. Have a couple of late fitness tests tomorrow and then see where we go from there.
What's the schedule look like for them over the Easter weekend?
The lads are in on Saturday, so we had the post-match on Saturday. We got all recovery bits done, and there was a training group for the lads that didn't feature much on Friday. Sunday, the boys were off, and then back in today doing the preparation for the game.
On to Derby tomorrow night, like you said, live on Sky, under the lights at Fratton Park. How much are you and the players looking forward to such a big occasion?
Yeah, I mean, it's a brilliant occasion, it's a brilliant game, first against second, and I think first against second, obviously us against a massive club at this level as well in Derby, who we're going to bring quite a lot of away fans. We know what it's like when we go to Pride Park. It's pretty much always sold out, and there's always a magnificent atmosphere there. So yeah, a lot riding on the game, and two teams that obviously have been in decent enough form and are in a good stride this season, and I think everything about it is really built up to be a fantastic occasion.
What can you remember about the reverse fixture, and is there anything you can take from it at this stage of the season?
I remember that fixture really well. We came off the back of the international break. I thought we played really well on the day. I think we were really unlucky to go a goal down, and we fought back and scored that late equaliser towards the end and probably deserved to win the game. So I was really pleased with the performance that day, and it seemed at that point like it was a big moment for us in the season, because we'd had a couple of tests earlier on in the year. It was the first time we'd gone away to I suppose one of the big boys in the league, and I thought we handled ourselves really well, and that week was really positive for us. I think mainly because we went away to Derby, we got the point. We then went to Barnsley on the Tuesday night, and we got 3 points up there, and then we came back and I think we may have beat Lincoln at home on the weekend. So it was a really positive week for us. In terms of the game itself, I think there was very, very little we can take from the game. So much has changed for both sides since then. I think the only game this season where it's sort of been similar over between the two games has been Oxford. Such a lot's happened since September. Derby have changed a fair bit. I think we've changed a fair bit as well. So there's no point in us dwelling too much on what happened that day.
Like we've said, it's going to be a huge occasion. It's live on Sky, under the lights at Fratton Park, and you and the squad have never, gone away from the fact that and never changed approach for these big games. So how important is it to not shy away from those facts and face it head on?
Yeah, that is what we want to sort of try and build upon this season. It's to make sure that we, in some ways, approach this as any other game. It's worth 3 points if we win it, so we want to make sure that we keep our feet on the ground and we take it as we would any other game, but also recognise the occasion. And sometimes, I've said it a few times this season, not get too carried away, but get a bit carried away, get a bit excited about the occasion. It's a brilliant place to play your football at at the worst of times, Fratton Park, let alone when we're in a position like we are at the moment with the game tomorrow night. So yeah, I think the lads should enjoy the occasion, play the occasion a bit, and make sure they take advantage of the opportunity.
What qualities do you think your side are going to need to show?
All the ones I think that the boys have shown all season. I think there's a lot of determination there. They've been inspired, I think, throughout the year. And I watched a group from afar the other day that were extremely professional in terms of the way that they dealt with everything that was thrown at them, even going, even conceding that goal straight after we'd scored. I think it didn't really faze the lads going away from home at a difficult place. We've got to show more of that, really. Resilience to bounce back from anything that might occur during the game, and just overall, a professionalism and a passion to go and win the game.
We've said it before this season about the standard the fans have set at Fratton Park before. There's going to be no need to issue a rallying cry or anything, but how much do you want Fratton Park rocking tomorrow night?
I mean, I know. Yeah, I don't even have to say anything, and I know what it's going to be like. It's going to be a brilliant atmosphere from everybody in the stadium, and it was again on Friday. You know, I didn't actually get the chance. That was probably the biggest regret about being suspended at the weekend, as I didn't get the chance to go onto the pitch after and thank the fans, because I thought their away support, again, I know it was a relatively short trip, but I thought their away support was magnificent, and you know, to be able to back that up with a home game on Tuesday night, I think nights under the lights at Fratton are really, really special, and you know, tomorrow night will definitely be one of them.